Coach. Open statement about today's game.
Certainly, a tough, frustrating loss for us. Got out to a little bit of a slow start. Thought they were much more aggressive than us. Thought we did a terrific job battling back, getting the game close at halftime, and then I thought we did a terrific job out of the gate in the second half. Got the lead a little bit. Again, our Achilles heel continues to be the foul line. We had 3 straight trips where we got 1 point. Had a 5-point lead. We get, out of a potential 6 points, we get 1. Again, we shoot 8 for 17 from the foul line and got out rebounded tonight, against a very physical, aggressive Towson team. Proud of our team. They don't quit. We had some guys playing out of position tonight, a couple walk-ons out there down the stretch, and they continue to battle. We cut the game down to 5. So I'm proud of our effort. Really happy to see all of our fans and great support out there today. I thought the arena had a lot of buzz, and unfortunately we just weren't able to put the ball in the basket like we'd like to.
Questions?
Coach, just talk about the decision to bench around the last 4 minutes.
No real decision there. I mean, just obviously we're trying to get the ball going in the basket a little bit, try to shake things up a little bit, try to get a little more aggressive defensively. I thought these guys did a great job defensively, and we were trying to play a little bit more full court and a little bit more aggressive.
David, can you talk about how when you got the lead in the second half, right there is where Benjamin kind of asserted himself. How tough is he underneath the boards there?
He's just very crafty. Like, he knows. All I can say is that he really knows how to use his body. He found ways to, I guess, push off without being letting it be seen. But he's a good player.
And were you guys a little frustrated by the officiating? Because it got a little questionable at times.
Yeah, of course, but at the end of the day, we can't blame him. But I do feel they got a little chippy at times, and things didn't go our way. But what can we do?
Coach, your comments on the officiating?
No more questions about the officiating. Next question.
Mo, Musa had a real solid game, 11 and 5. What did you see out of him? And it seems like he's maturing in the second half of the season. What do you see from him?
Yeah, you know what, Jerry? His energy's great. He's positive on the bench. He's cheering. He's energetic, and he's getting a little better. We gotta really work hard during the off season on his free throw shooting and plays around the basket, because he's got a great body and he's got a great attitude, and he's got a big upside, and we need him to keep doing that. I'm real proud of his energy, and something it doesn't necessarily show up in his line or Jordan's line or Dave's line, but we forced them into 20 turnovers tonight. If we just as I told the guys at the end of the game, we got to do a better job of converting, whether it's making free throws or getting a breakaway and making a play. We make 4 or 5 of those tonight, we win the game, and it's simple as that. Our energy's good, our game plan's terrific. We just got to come out and execute a little bit better.
How much, pardon the pun, pride do you take in getting teams to play your style of ball? They went out fast, look like they might run away with it, then it's 21-19 at the half. This is not the first time that's happened. You guys kind of force teams to play your pace, slow them down. How are you guys doing that, and how much pride do you take in that?
Well, a lot, Jared. I mean, this is a resilient group. I think if you asked any coach in the league, they would say they're going to be in for a tough night against us. We may not make it pretty all the time, but we're doing what we have to do to hang in there and get better and try to make the game competitive, and that's all we can do right now is keep battling, keep playing hard, and we've had a lot of frustrating close losses, but as I keep telling the guys, we just have to play well for a couple days in March, and we'll forget a lot of these.
Is that something you can kind of hang your hat on, especially knowing there's only 7 teams in the tournament?
I think we have to. Absolutely have to. We have to keep marching that way and keep finding ways. And we have not played really well over the last couple weeks. Whether it's you want to say it's shooting or executing, whether we've hit the wall a little bit, but we remain in the game. We got down, we came back, we got the lead. And again, we make a few free throws in 2 or 3 games here at home, and it's probably a different story. But that's something we've got to work on. We've got to get better at it.
Jordan, from the perspective of a freshman, you probably got a bigger role this year than you might have expected the way things went early in the season. What has it been like to go through this stretch of losses where you had the lead and couldn't quite hold on?
Well, any freshman, I know coach and staff, they had high expectations for me, just to do what I do well. That's to defend, rebound, maintain energy, and try to convert on the offensive end when I can. The experience, coming in, I really didn't know what to expect, but you got to kind of go with the punches. Coach has been doing a good job, and staff. One of my captains, Dave, they've been doing a great job of pulling me along, talking to me, pulling me to the side. I think come tournament time, I think I should be ready fully.
Dave, do you, Stevie, and Matt feel that extra sense of urgency that seniors talk about once they get to their final full month of their careers in February?
It's crazy because like we've been feeling that way for a while
Mhm.
because we know how fast things can go by because we're already seniors and yesterday I was a freshman, so of course the sense of urgency is there every day and we try to just keep moving forward in practice every day to get ready for our next game.
Can you explain, the first 12 free throws you guys shot in the second half, you only made 3. When you're trying to break a losing streak, get your way out of this, does that kind of put extra pressure on you when you're in those situations?
Well, I can't speak for everyone else, but I know that everyone's confident going to the line. But with me, it's really not no pressure. It's just concentrating, to be honest. That's all I can really say about that.
Mo, what do you try to do to get Toronto out of this? I mean, this is 2 really tough games in a row. He's been up and down. Is there anything you can say to him? Is it just a matter of shooting it out in practice? What's your thoughts on trying to get him back on track?
Yeah, that's the tough part of being about coach. That's the challenge. Sometimes you got to push, sometimes you got to pull, sometimes you got to yell, sometimes you got to hug, and we're going to try and do all those things here. And if he makes some baskets for us, we're a dangerous team. And unfortunately, it's just not going the whole form right now. But we got to keep. Again, we held Towson to 57 points. I mean, if you would have told me that going into the game, I'd say we have a really good chance to win that game. We continue to keep teams down. They're a very good team, very physical, and a couple free throws at the end, we hold them around 50. So we gotta just get that ball going the hoop a little bit.
Well, was it a little tough? In the first half, you had Savion and Grogan out there, and they made a difference in forcing those turnovers. But when you do that, you don't have as much offense on the floor. Is that kind of the...
Yeah, I wish I could sub on the fly. I can't do that, unfortunately. But got to give those kids a lot of credit. All these guys, they're battling. Especially Adam and Matt. I mean, they've come in and played a lot of minutes for us, and they continue to battle and give us everything they got.
Thank you, Coach.